Yo, z tej strony Gameplay Girl i zapraszam was na kolejny odcinek serii Zagrajmy Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. W poprzednim odcinku dostaliśmy odpowiedź na pytanie, kto zhakował matrycę snów oraz kto zabijał ludzi podłączonych do maszyny. A teraz wybieramy się z April zwiedzić starówkę i jak teraz wygląda po przejęciu przez Azadi. Okej. Wydawała mi się mniejsza niż tamten gościu pod niebieskim straganem. Wygląda znajomo.
He's Dolmari, and therefore he has to live inside the walls of the magic ghetto, or he'll be arrested.
Kim ty jesteś, moja?
You don't see a lot of Zid in Marcuria these days.
Zid. Ja pierwszy raz widzę Zida.
Old Town's getting too crowded. It just wasn't built to house so many people.
Curiously shaped cookies.
People here are still trying to live their lives the way they used to, but it's getting more and more difficult by the day.
Conditions in the ghetto aren't bad, all things considered. We got food and water, and there's medicine and herbs for everyone. What we don't have is freedom.
Yep. Dokładnie.
There used to be thousands of Dolmari in Marcuria. Nowadays you'll only find them in Old Town, and there are few left.
O, reszta pewnie uciekła.
What do the Azadi want from us? Why have they stuck us in here? We haven't done anything to them, and we can't help who we are.
Curiously shaped cookies.
Zgadzam się.
People here in Marcuria used to respect us, Dalmar. The times have certainly changed.
They've kept the blue flame burning here in Old Town for 1,000 years, apparently. It didn't even go out when the tyrant held the city.
Nawet nie wiedziałam, że był niebieski płomień w pierwszej części na starówce.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filtress for
Rupert?
premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies, everything a wizard, witch, or warlock may require, using only the finest organic ingredients, elguan bladders, rat tails, dung.
Czy to jest Rupert Klacks? Gościu, którego zamknęliśmy zaraz, w kalkulatorze? W pierwszej części? Wygląda jak... Mówiłam, że wygląda znajomo, ale... Dobra, za chwilę z tą pogadam.
He's Zid. There are fewer and fewer of them around these days. Most have left the city and gone east.
Wcale się nie dziwię.
Old Town's not a bad place to be. If only the Azadi would leave us be, like they promised they would.
Jasne. Nie chcę nawiązywać znowu do historii. Co ja miałam tu zrobić w ogóle?
Wait, that man. He looks very familiar. Why am I thinking of moving stairways?
A jednak to jest Rupert Klacks! Nie wierzę!
Good God, Roper Clacks.
At your service, milady. What may I do for...
Zaraz sobie przypomnij.
Wait. I know you. Where do I know you from? April. April Ryan.
Well,
How lovely to see you.
say what?
It's been too long, my dear. Too long.
Yeah, I guess it's been long.
What have you been up to?
Oh,
This
what?
and that.
How lovely. Me? I'm rehabilitated.
Jak można wyleczyć złego czarodzieja? Nie obchodzi mnie, jak go wyleczono, ani po co. A mnie interesuje... Co? Wyleczono go?
Rehabilitated? How so?
Being soundly walloped by you was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
Oh, yes. It gave me perspective, time to think. When I finally escaped that confounding device, I joined WWWA.
WWA.
Wicked Witches and Warlocks Anonymous. It's a marvelous support group for wizarding professionals.
Aha.
Oh, it helped tremendously to find others who shared my affliction.
Affliction?
A desire for evil deeds and world domination, your basic, EDWD syndrome.
I see. And now?
Cured! I'm free of my desire to conquer and control, and I'm happy to be a simple merchant and published author.
I guess that's a good thing.
No, zdecydowanie.
It is indeed.
O jednego złego czarodzieja mniej.
So, April Ryan, is there anything I can do to help repay what you did for me?
Dzięki, czas na mnie, pomoc. Głupio to przyznać, potrzebuję jego pomocy. Kalkulator. Ciekawe, jak wydostał się z kalkulatora. Myśl? Gamey, naucz się czytać. Ciekawe, jak wydostał się z kalkulatora, w którym go uwięziłam 10 lat temu. Ja też jestem tego ciekawa.
How did you get out of that calculator I trapped you in?
I had to learn advanced trigonometry. After that, it was as easy as multiplying the root of pi with the volume of my mathematical prison.
Oh, that sounds pretty complicated.
It took me 5 years, but I gained some important personal skills in the process. I even had time to write a book, so it was all for the best.
Okej, ja jestem teraz ciekawa tej książki.
You said something about being an author?
I published one. I wrote my memoirs a few years ago. Farewell to my wizarding days by Roper F. Clacks.
What's the F stand for?
Nothing. It just looked better on the cover. Anyway, as it turned out, the first and only print run had a slight problem. A small charm made its way onto page 108. When readers got to that page, the book, as misfortune would have it, exploded.
And you had nothing to do with that.
Me? Absolutely not. I've been acquitted of all charges, and every single lawsuit has been dismissed in the magical court. I'm quite innocent. It does mean, however, that only one copy of Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Roper F. Clacks exists, and that would be mine. I've decharmed it, and page 108 is quite safe to read now, if you're interested.
Not really, no.
Z jednej strony... Chcę jeszcze rozejrzeć się po starówce, zanim poproszę Clacksa o pomoc.
Thanks.
At your service, milady. If you ever need a potion or a charm, visit Roper's Spells and Filtres.
Na pewno. Magicznego Imperium, ha?
Visit Roper's Spells and Filtres for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order charms.
O kurde. Kamero! Boże święty. Czy stąd wyjdę?
Everything a wizard, witch, or warlock may require.
Tak, wygląda na to, że stąd wychodzę. Ale to dość długa droga. Albo i nie. Gdzie to prowadzi? Teraz wychodzę. Tak, to są drzwi z drugiej strony, której Zoe zrobiła niezły raban. Sprawdzę drugą stronę. Chyba że będzie zablokowana całkowicie. O!
Here in Old Town, you can still get herbs and potions that the Azadi have outlawed. They raid the market from time to time, but people are getting good at hiding their merchandise.
No i dobrze. Nie zasłużyli sobie na taki los. Tylko dlatego, że są magiczni. Tego wejścia nie kojarzę. Gdzie to jest? O! To jest w stronę portów. Nice. Podejrzewam, że tu miałam kiedy indziej przyjść, ale... Czy to jest element łodzi, czy to jest jakiś magiczny? Ej, zaraz! To wygląda znajomo. What? Czyli oni mogą tutaj chodzić. To jest część magicznej starówki.
The captain. He looks a bit too relaxed, seeing as there are still supplies left to be loaded. How are things going?
Most of the supplies are on board. We're missing a few crates of grains and vegetables, a delivery of potions, and some other bits and pieces.
Good. Don't linger too long.
The paperwork's already being processed by the Azadi. Those fools. If only they knew what...
Shh! Not here. I don't think it's a good idea to tempt
To
fate.
jest nasz kapitan.
I didn't think you believed in that spiritual claptrap, Raven. Fate? Ha! We make our own destiny.
Still, better to be on the safe side. You don't foresee any problems then?
Everything's in order. This ship's going to the islands. At least according to all the properly stamped and perfectly forged documents.
I'll rest easy only when you've reached safe harbor.
Don't fret. You'll rest easy soon enough.
Dość mała łajba na zapasy. No dobra. Tak, czyli w tle tego gościa widziałam dobrze. Jest tam jeden z... Nie pamiętam, jak oni się nazywają. Ten lud... Lud cienia? Mały statek. Zaraz mi się piraci z Karaibów... statek. Łódka. Piraci z Karaibów mi się kojarzą z tym. Ale... Dobrym pomysłem będzie wrócić do Klaksa, a tu mamy gościa. On też wygląda znajomo. Czy to nie jest...
You don't see a lot of humans in the ghetto these days. I wonder if he's an Azadi spy.
The Dark People are amazing. They're collectors, and they have a great library containing every book ever written.
Mroczny lud, więc ludzie cienia. Chyba tak było w pierwszej części, że nazywali się ludzie cienia.
I'd give my right arm and my left to see the fabled library of the Dark People, but they won't let me go with them to their city.
Najwyraźniej mają powód. Może wpuszczą April Ryan? Ale najpierw pogadam z Klaksem. Dowiem się co on mi ma do powiedzenia. To... Szkoda, że nie mogę... A mogę wejść na te schody. Byłam przekonana, że nie mogę. Będą jakimś magicznym sposobem zablokowane, a jednak nie. Dobra.
April Ryan, what can I do for you?
I actually do need some help.
That's great! Anything to assist the woman who turned my life around.
I'm looking for a way to get to the city of the Dark People.
Visiting old friends, I take it? Your adventures are the stuff of legends, April Ryan. By the way, did you ever read that pamphlet they published? The one with the amusing drawings? April Rye Bread and the Rod of Joy?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I'll never forget that illustration where the Dolmari lady takes the Rod of Joy and sticks it right...
Anyway, about the Dark People City.
Ah, yes. What do you plan on doing there?
I need to visit their library.
The library, indeed. They are collectors, these Dark People. They collect all sorts of knowledge, arcane, forbidden knowledge. Anyway, as luck would have it, there's a shadow ship docked down in the harbor right now. I'm sure they'll let the famous April April Ryan, I'm sure they will give you passage to their city.
That's perfect, thank you.
Nie muszę.
Thank you.
Anytime, my lady.
Czyli tak naprawdę...
Ropers, spells and filtress, For premium quality potions,
Czyli
magical
tak
ingredients,
naprawdę sama niepotrzebnie tam ruszyłam. Chyba miałam zobaczyć ich później, ale już ich zobaczyłam. Zobaczyłam ten statek, mam na myśli, którym już kiedyś płynęła April. 10 lat temu. Kim jest ta postać, bo mnie ciekawi.
A Samare. I thought they didn't like the ocean. Maybe she's curious.
O!
A Samare.
Tak, Samare. Brzmi jak Sumare. Ale nie do końca wiem, jak porównać tego do tego magiczniaka. Trochę bardziej jak zwierzątko, ale widzę, że się unosi. W sensie mam na myśli jak jakiś owad. Sądząc po czułkach, ale ona się unosi. Nie wiem, wy też to widzicie? Tak. Unosi się, jej nogi się unoszą.
It's one of the dark people. A dark person. He's probably a shadow guide. The captain of that shadow ship. I seek passage to your city. I wish to visit the library.
We are here to trade and to collect. We do not take on passengers.
Wspomnijmy o fali, bo dla nich była falą.
A long time ago I sailed on one of your ships, and I met one of your people. He called me a wave.
Not many of your kind would lay claim to such a title.
I'm not laying claim to anything. I'm just telling you what he told me.
If you were a wave, we would grant you passage. But all I see is a human.
I'd like to ask for passage again.
We do not take on passengers.
Jak miałabym mu udowodnić, że jestem falą?
I'm sure we can come to some sort of understanding.
We cannot. We do not take on passengers. Ever.
You did once. A long time ago, I was given passage on one of your ships.
Then you were fortunate. It does not happen very often.
No dobra.
One of the dark people. He's a shadow guide.
To co ja miałabym zrobić w takim razie? Dobra. Może powinnam się rozejrzeć. Może ta Marta się nazywa? Zaraz. Westrum chyba się nazywają. Westrum Marta. Sup Lady. Niech będzie. Porozmawiam z nią. Ale tak, w czasie poprzedniej edycji tak sobie pomyślałam. Czy nie wydaje wam się, że Brian Westhouse i ten cały prorok, o którym wspominają Azati, nie mają tej samej postury? W ogóle Brian pojawił się bardzo podejrzliwie jak to się mówi? Na to... O, no tu jesteś. Już nie mam... nie ma jej. Może dowiem się od Benrime, albo Briana Westhouse'a, jak się dostać. Więc wrócę do podróżnika. Hej Benrime! Potrzebuję twojej pomocy! Nadal tu rozmawiacie sobie?
Perhaps you should begin your search in Old Town.
I need to run.
Very well.
Czyli jednak nie.
I'll be sure to look you up the next time.
Dobra. Czyli jednak nie. I nie zareagował na falę? Claim. Claim the name. Jesteś prawdopodobnie młody i nie pamiętasz, że April jest falą. Czy przypomnieć mu o tej fali? Bo tamto, co wcześniej wspominałam, że rozsądnego człowieka wygląda, co prawda nie jest typowo człowiekiem. Groźbami niczym nie skuram, ani błaganiem też nie. Może spróbuję jeszcze raz falą.
I'll pay you good money for passage.
We do not crave money, human.
Then what do you want?
We are here to find new additions to our library. Someday it will be complete, and we can sleep. Until then, we travel, and we collect.
O, już wiem! Teraz udamy się do Klaksa, wybierzemy od niego książkę, jedyny pozostały egzemplarz z jego książki. No tak, wracając do Klaksa, wystarczy, że April jego dumę tak naprawdę skopała, to sprawiło, że się wyleczył. Weird.
Roper Clacks, at your service.
Książka. To prawdziwy biały kruk.
Would you be interested in parting with that book of yours?
Oh, I don't know. It's the last remaining copy, you know. All the other copies spontaneously combusted.
I'm aware of that, but I need something to get me passage on that shadow ship down in Shady Quay.
You believe my book would help with that?
Oczywiście.
Maybe. The Dark people collect books, and yours is quite unique. Isn't that so?
It is. It is.
Wouldn't you consider it an honor to have your first published novel become a part of the greatest library in Arcadia?
I would. I would indeed. Wait, I have it right here. I carry it with me always. There you go. Treat it with care. Don't let it get wet. Don't feed it red meat. And for the love of the balance, do not hold it upside down when there's a full moon. Oh, never again shall I glance upon the top 10 reasons why you should not build a flying castle on page 42 and smile knowingly.
But think about it. Thousands of people will get to enjoy your unique outlook on life. Your book will be part of something much, much greater.
You're right. Of course, you're right. Go on, take it away, or I shall become emotional, and when a wizard weeps, the whole world weeps with him. Ah, the humanity, the humanity.
Nice! Mamy książkę Ruperta Clacksa, która jest to jedyny egzemplarz.
This is the only remaining copy of Clax's novel, and if I'm lucky, it won't blow up in my hands.
No teraz wracamy do kapitana. Normalnie jakbym próbowała dostać się do jak w pierwszej części do Białego Smoka na i musiała jakoś namówić kapitana Białego Smoka, żeby mnie wpuścił.
This ought to buy me passage on that shadow ship, I hope. You collect books, isn't that right?
We collect all that is written and recorded. Books, scrolls, stones, crystals, history, poetry, journals, stories. From the first word to someday, the last. Until our collection is complete, we will continue to travel, to trade, and to collect.
Okay.
I guess the last existing copy of a rare book would be pretty important to you.
It would be, unless we already possess it.
You don't. Not this one. Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Rupert F. Clax.
I will speak with my brothers at the library. This is a book we do not have. We need it for our library. Will you part with it?
For a price. I need to get to your city.
Show me the book, so that I can see for myself. Very well, human. This book is of value to us. We will grant you passage on our shadow ship.
Yay!
Thank you. When do we leave?
Very soon. We await only the last deliveries from our suppliers. Step aboard.
Czyli jednak trzeba było spróbować z tym zapłatą. O!
You sure you don't want anything to eat? I can order in.
I'm not very hungry. Thanks, though.
All right. Some coffee. Tea.
No, thanks.
I have, whiskey.
I'm fine, Damien. Really.
All right.
So, what do you think?
I think you shouldn't believe a word of what that man told you. He was trying to get inside your head. There's no proof that anything's happened to Reza.
I hope you're right. If I've come this far and it turns out Reza's...
Stop it. There's nothing to be gained from imagining the worst. He must be very important to you. Reza, I mean.
He is. Reza was my best friend for so long, and I was totally in love with him. When that feeling went away, I don't love him any less, but it's different now. I don't know what's going on with me. I've lost faith. Not just in him, in everything. School, my friends, my hobbies, my future, Reza. Nothing seems to matter that much anymore. And that's why, when Reza went missing, I knew I had to go after him. Not just because he's my friend, and not just because I love him, but because if I didn't, then who would I be? What would I be? I may not like the Zoe I'm turning into, but I would have hated the Zoe who just abandoned her best friend like that. So, yes, he's very important to me. Of course. And right now, more than anything in the world, I want him to be okay.
So, that man.
The one in the garden. He acted like he's behind the whole thing. Like he controls Corp.
I've heard rumors, but I've never actually believed. I think his name is Alvin Peets.
Peets? The guy who founded Watty?
He'd be several hundred years old, but, in a way, it still makes sense. It's a sort of urban water cooler legend. Whatever happened to Alvin Peets? No one knows. But there are lots of theories. Some say they've heard he's been kept alive by machines, and that he still controls Corp. It's the kind of thing you have a good laugh at.
He wasn't just hooked up to a machine, Damien. He looked like he was a machine. At least partly so. And he was just... evil. Sad, pathetic and hateful. He claimed that we were stealing his senses. I think he was actually afraid of me.
From what you told me earlier, it sounds like he's completely dependent on the wire. The static must be scaring the hell out of him. If he needs the wire to see and hear, he's completely lost without it.
I just don't feel safe anymore. He knew who I was. He's been inside Reza's dreams. He has spies everywhere. Cameras, bots.
Don't worry, Zoe. He won't find you here, I promise. I'll check around tomorrow, see if I can dig up any information on Pete's. You must be tired. I'm keeping you up.
I'm sorry. I'm just... Yeah, I am quite tired. I guess I should find a hotel and figure out what to do next. Thanks for the clothes, Damien. I'll...
Hey, no, there's no need to find a hotel. You can stay here. I mean, if you're comfortable with that, I can sleep on the floor.
Oh, you really don't have to.
I know, but you've been through a lot, and you're helping me out, so the least I can do is let you sleep in my bed. That didn't come out right. You know what I mean.
Thanks, Damien. If you're okay with me staying here, I will.
Okay, so, let me get the bed ready for you.
That's okay. I can...
Yeah. Well, I guess you can give me a hand.
Okay. Yes. Great.
By the way, if I'm gone when you wake up tomorrow, don't be alarmed. I have to be at the office quite early.
Oh, that's okay. I'll be fine. I'll just stay here.
Good. Let me find you a sheet and a cover.
Zoe? Dopiero go poznałaś, tego kolesia. Nie po... O!
This is it, Apostle. The Empire's greatest achievement east of Sadir. A monument to our might and to our faith.
Even in Sadir, there is nothing that can compare to this. Why was it built so tall?
You're asking the wrong man. I don't question the infinite wisdom of the Six. I have absolute faith in their decisions.
Of course, as do we all.
Go right inside, Apostle. The emissary is expecting you.
No okej.
Diane has escorted me here. To
Diane.
the tower, and he has also shown me some of this strange city.
Go right inside, Apostle. The emissary is expecting you.
Dobra, dobra, już wchodzę. To miejsce wygląda znajomo. Nie pamiętam, w którym odcinku. Chyba. Nie pamiętam. 2 odcinki chyba temu April podsłuchiwała tu.
Alvane. Welcome to Mercuria. Please, join me. We are honored to have you visit us. I trust your journey was comfortable.
It was, Mistress. This is an impressive edifice.
The construction is almost complete. We will soon celebrate the inauguration of a permanent Azadi seat in the Northlands. The Six will travel all the way from Sadir to be here for that momentous occasion. But I bore you. You already know this. So, Apostle, I understand that you have been sent here to bring the word of the goddess to the Scorpion.
I have. He's responsible for the death of many trueborn here in the north.
Indeed. And I surmise the Six no longer have faith that we will find him and kill him ourselves.
I am only here to assist in your efforts, Mistress. I do not intend to challenge the authority and expertise of your commanders.
I see. Well, we should be grateful that an apostle will lend his sword to the task. These terrorists, they have become more than a nuisance. They stand in the way of technological progress and spiritual enlightenment. They are only making it worse for the people they claim to protect. After all, we wish only for these heathens to be bathed in the purifying light of the goddess, and to receive passage to paradise. Instead, those bothersome few make life miserable for everyone. They seek liberty and democracy, but what we have given them is so much greater than that. Without us, they would not even have the city. We have given them peace, prosperity, and progress. What more could they ask for?
Yes, Mistress.
Może wolności?
So where do you intend to start looking? If you wish, I can lend you the services of my men.
Thank you, Emissary. I will require only a few men, but not yet. I have a few leads to follow first.
Just do what you must to stamp out the fire before it spreads too wide. I will have no more delays to the construction of the tower. Our schedule must be upheld, or there will be grave consequences for everyone.
I will do everything in my power to bring the Scorpion to justice, Mistress.
Good. You may leave me, Apostle. I will see you again soon.
Commander Vamon.
Apostle Alvane, what's brought you out of your sanctuary?
A mission.
A mission? I see. It must be quite a mission for the Council to have sent you all the way from Sadir. After all, it's not like we don't already have many fine officers and agents here in Mercuria. So, who do they want you to kill this time? Anyone I should know about?
My mission is a matter of confidence between myself and the emissary, Commander.
Don't insult me, Alvani. I have the emissary's ear and her utmost confidence. We're not in Sadir. Things are done differently here.
Commander,
Forgive me, mistress. Did I speak out of order?
the Apostle is here at the behest of the Six. We would do well to treat him with respect.
Of course. And he's most welcome to our little outpost of the Empire.
He was just leaving. Thank you, Apostle. May the light of the goddess illuminate your path.
Thank you, emissary. Commander.
Apostle.
Ktoś tu chyba...
Mistress, you sent for me.
What do you make of this Alvane? You served with him in Sadir, did you not?
I did, mistress. Alvane is a brilliant swordsman and a loyal servant to the Six.
Spare me your politics, Commander. We are alone.
I don't trust him. He's risen through the ranks much too quickly. He has connections.
Someone inside the Sixth Circle holds his hand.
I believe so. His skill with the sword is better than adequate. But his standing in the court is unprecedented for a man of his caste.
Yes. He is young, is he not?
Too young. And he has no family, no blood.
Ah. Now I see why you dislike him so much.
My pardons, mistress. But his lineage is not all that I distrust. He has strange friends, and his virtuousness is galling. Why this sudden interest in Apostle Alvani?
The Six have sent him here without consulting me, which is worrying. I wonder what this could possibly mean. Also, the Apostle appears soft-hearted. He has never been this far from home. If he begins to empathize with these heathens...
I understand. What would you have me do?
I want to have him followed. Make sure he does not get distracted from his mission.
As you wish, mistress.
That is all, Commander. You may go.
Thank you, mistress. The Apostle will never stray far from my sight. I can assure you of that.
Okej. Przeznaczenie. To jest przezroczyste. Jakby zrobione właśnie z jednego kawałka drewna. Bez okien ani nic. A w pierwszej części wydawało mi się, że tam była szyba. Witraż.
You honor us with your presence. Your wave has crossed many oceans and carried our vessels far abroad.
Thank you. So you know who I am? The shadow guy didn't.
It is curious. We share a common memory, and our thoughts are as one. He should have known. Maybe he was simply confused. Maybe his eyes were blinded. Maybe.
That's fine. I'm here now. So this is your fabled city. It's stunning.
It is one city. It never ceases to move. It flows at the will of the cosmos, at the mercy of waves and currents. You have come to see the white of the kin.
Yes, that's right. Why is she here, with you?
It is not for us to know the mind of the Draic kin. You may ask her that question yourself. Come. She is in the library.
Okej, w końcu mogę się odezwać. Tak. Już. Aż tak długo, kurde, czekałam, aż się skończą cutscenki. Okej, czyli... Coś mi się wydaje, że to coś się dzieje, te zakłócenia mają coś wspólnego z zakłóceniami wśród mrocznego ludu. Dlatego mroczny przewodnik nie rozpoznał April jako fali. I pierwszy raz jesteśmy w nowej lokacji. Jej. Tak, tak, tak. Już idę. Ta woda wygląda... Jedno, ale fajnie to wygląda. Chcę tylko coś zobaczyć, poczekaj. Może coś nowego. A, to jest druga strona tej łajby? Albo druga łajba, bo tam jest jedna, tu jest druga. O, wow. Możecie mówić co chcecie, ale tak ładnego odbicia w wodzie nigdy jeszcze nie widziałam. Nice. Dobra, już idę. Kom. Będzie powtarzać pewnie za każdym razem, bo jak się zatrzymam albo pójdę gdzieś w bok. Ale ja naprawdę chcę zobaczyć wszystko. Już idę. Jestem falą, prawda? To ja poruszam się gdzie chcę. Ta mgła też jest strasznie fajna. Oczywiście, już idę. Follow me. Teraz będzie cały czas follow me. Wow. Ja, ale tu pięknie jest. To chyba jest jedna z najładniejszych lokacji, jakie widziałam. O. I did. Zaraz pójdę, chcę zobaczyć tu. Wow. To jest na drzewie. To jest jedno wielkie drzewo. No cóż, całe szczęście, że nie mogę z tego spaść. Bo to od razu mnie zatrzymuje albo obraca w stronę ścieżki. No przynajmniej nie mogę umrzeć od upadku. Tam widziałam ptaka. Nie, to gałąź. Już idę.
Please be quiet. We are resting.
O! Czyli w tym miejscu mroczny lud odpoczywa. Taka komnata snu, czy co? Wow! O wow! To jest... Zdecydowanie to jest... Będę się powtarzać, ale to jest najładniejsza lokacja, jaką dotąd widziałam w Dreamfall. Jesteśmy pod wodą. Nice! Wydawało mi się, że słyszałam wieloryba. Albo ktoś tu się medytuje czy coś. Ale w cutscence z Zoe...
These trees reach deep underwater. Probably much, much further down than they reach up. There's no glass in those windows. It's a magical force field.
A, czy to nie jest szyba, tylko...
There's no glass.
Szyba, tylko tu jest od razu woda. Nice!
There are texts in every language and on every kind of material. Stone tablets, woven cloth, parchments, inscribed crystals. But mostly books.
Ale dobra, chciałam powiedzieć... w cutscence z Zoe było jakieś dziwne zakłócenia audio. I tylko tam. Bo tutaj normalnie wszystko słychać. Zastanawiam się, co to może znaczyć. Że wszędzie dobrze jest w Arkad... Czy tylko tak jest w Stark? Może jak będzie nowa cutscenka w Stark, to zobaczę. Ale idźmy już.
I've never been able to distinguish one dark person from another. And I'm not even sure it's possible.
This is our library.
It's enormous.
It is as ancient as we are, as old as the first civilization. We have collected every word ever written. There is no other library like it.
And you've only collected what others have written?
We do not create. We collect, we record, and we store. It is left for others to trap words between sheets of paper. We do not often allow visitors into our city. But if you have a purpose here, then you are welcome.
I guess I have a purpose, though I'm not sure what it is yet.
The greater the purpose, the harder it is to understand and to accept. I shall go to the white of the kin and tell her that you are here. The library is yours to peruse in the meantime.
Nice! Możemy sobie połazić po bibliotece.
Someone's been reading. A lot. Someone's been reading. A lot.
Kruk?
Crow? Is that really you?
Hello, April. How nice to see you again. Thanks ever so much for leaving me hanging dry on that mountain path. 8 bloody years ago!
Ugodowo. Lekceważące. Ugodowo.
How have you been?
You mean for the past, I don't know, 8 years?
I know. I'm sorry. Let's try and get past that, okay? At least for the time being.
And that time just happens to be 8 years? All right, okay, fine. I'll be a good foul and pretend everything's just peachy.
Thank you, Crow. So what in the name of the balance are you doing here?
I'm on a journey of inner discovery.
A journey of... Never mind. It's good to see you, Crow. It's been too long.
Yeah, you know... No, for crying out loud!
Aww. Oh, that's so cute!
I'm really happy to see you too. Honestly.
Who said anything about being happy to see you? I'm just relieved you're alive. And don't think I'm not angry at you, or that I've forgiven you, because I am and I haven't.
I know. So what's new with...
Chciałam zwiedzić bibliotekę, a tu mi nagle kruk się pojawia i nie mogłam zwiedzić biblioteki.
Sister, you look tired.
Thanks. Nice to see you too. You've changed since the last time I saw you.
That's because I have this human body. Do you like it?
It's hard to miss. Why are you in human form?
It's a disguise. I'm in exile.
Someone hunts the kin. That's why I'm here, and why I'm wearing this skin. It's tight and uncomfortable, but it conceals me. And it makes some humans look at me with admiration.
No tak. O, okej. Coś na nią poluje. Nazwała mnie siostrą. Odpowiedzi. Dobra. Coś na nią poluje.
Wait. You're being hunted? By whom? I don't know. Shadows and ghosts. I think the others are gone, and I'm worried.
All of them? I know the 2 dragons in Stark are gone, but what about the old one? The blue of the kin?
He's silent. They're all silent. I can't feel them anymore. They've ceased to be, and I'm alone.
Is it the Azadi?
Who are the Azadi? Oh, yes. The humans you've taken up arms against to forget yourself. No. This enemy isn't mortal.
W takim razie, jeżeli jest nieśmiertelny, to kto to jest?
You have no idea who this enemy is who hunts you?
I feel it searching with dark eyes, reaching out for me with sharp talons. It wants to eat me up.
But why? Why would anyone want to kill the Dryad kin?
So that there's nothing left to challenge it. So that it can run free amongst mortals. So that it can devour, undisturbed. But don't worry about me. I'm safe here. It can't touch me now.
No dobra. Trochę szkoda, że została ostatnia ze swojej rasy. Tak, wszystko na to wskazuje. I trochę się martwię. Czy to ma związek... W przypadku poprzedniej części to cień chaosu czy burza chaosu była spowodowana tym, że magiczna połowa niedoszłego strażnika została rozdzielona od logicznej połowy. I siało pustoszenie w Arkadii. Czy to znaczy, że już nie pamiętam, Pix chyba się nazywał gościu, który stworzył Waticorp i który prawdopodobnie jest tym wielkim grubasem, który zabija ludzi? Czy jego czy on może być związany właśnie coś podobnego jak ze strażnikiem, że jego umysł przechodzi przez świat snów, przez wymiar, który jest pod wieżą, wymiar snów, ja może to nazwę, i próbuje zniszczyć właśnie rasę drak. To jest moja teoria, moje przypuszczenia, nie mam pojęcia, ale wróćmy do dialogu. Nazwała mnie siostrą.
Why do you call me sister?
We're bound by threads that weave through time and space, by words that create and destroy, and by kinship stronger than blood.
I don't know what that means. It's been troubling me for so long. Are you saying that I'm a dragon?
There were only 4, and now there's only 1. No, you're not dry kin, sister.
Then what does it mean?
I can't explain. It's not in my vocabulary to explain, and this narrow mouth can't articulate the words. We have history, but more than history connects us.
Łączy ich
I
magia.
can never get a straight answer out of anyone in this world. I came here looking for answers. I need to speak with the Guardian.
You have questions for him?
Yes, about my future, I guess.
You want to know if you're free from responsibility. Free to live your life. It's what all humans crave, isn't it? Freedom. And I understand why now. This body is so constricting, so small, so fragile. soft and beautiful and pleasurable, but a prison for the soul.
How did you know what I planned to ask the Guardian?
Your worries weigh you down, big sister. Your heart's heavy, and your mind's a maelstrom. It pulls at me and everyone around you. You're unable to shift.
Yeah, I've lost that ability.
It's not something you can lose. Maybe you've just forgotten how.
Well, it doesn't work anymore, and even if it did, I can't just open a shift into the Guardian's realm.
Really? Why's that?
Because that's not how it goes. I could shift between Stark and Arcadia, but it was a hell of a lot more difficult to go to that place.
Everything's changed, and everything's still changing. But you're right, you can't do it on your own. This one needs to help you.
What? Me?
What could he possibly do?
Thanks, April. I'm right here. Some respect, please.
Like all living things, he has a purpose. This is his purpose, or at least part of it. He's an important bird. I can help you open a shift, sister, but it can't be done without him. He must go with you.
I'm not agreeing to anything unless someone tells me what the heck I'm supposed to be doing.
You only need to be here, funny bird. You'll be fine. Close your eyes, April.
What?
Close your eyes. Don't argue. I get impatient.
Fine. My eyes are closed. What now?
Nothing. You've opened up a passage between worlds. Do you see how easy it is?
What? How the hell did you do that?
I didn't do much. As I said, you can't lose your talents, but you can forget them. I helped you remember.
So I can shift again now?
No. Not on your own. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. The portal will remain open on the other side, but it won't take you back here. It'll take you to Mercuria. Whatever answers the Guardian may have for you, and whatever your future holds, that's where you need to be.
That's probably true. Well, I appreciate all your help. Take care, okay? Stay here and stay in that disguise. It suits you.
This is the safest place. And there's so much knowledge here, so much wisdom. I never knew that the scribbled words of mortals could be so fascinating. Good luck, sister. Live well. You deserve it. You've earned it.
Come on, Crow.
I don't trust portals. They always lead to trouble.
Go on, little one, funny bird. She needs you now. More than ever.
Okay. Lucky for you, I have a soft spot for pretty ladies. Coming through.
Pierwszy raz od 10 lat przechodzi przez portal, który tak naprawdę sama stworzyła.
Hey, you.
Hello. How are you doing?
Just peachy. I've, slept, read, slept some more. I've never been this tired in my life.
No wonder. You've been around the world and through the ringer. It's a miracle you're still standing.
I know. I keep surprising even myself. So, any news?
Definitely. We started receiving information from the worm. It's just a trickle, but enough to work on.
And?
Not good. I don't know what's happening yet, but it appears DreamNet is expanding onto the wire at an alarming rate. Also the virus, if that's what it is increasing its grip on the Dream Core. Another week and Wattie might not be in the driver's seat any longer.
Can't they just shut it down?
Maybe, but they won't do that now. They'd have to shut down the entire project, and if they wait, the window of opportunity is shrinking.
What else have you found out?
I've begun searching through the data coming into Dreamcore around the time the static started happening. With any luck, I might be able to get some coordinates.
Coordinates to what?
To where the intrusion originated, to who's behind it. If I can get that location, we might be able to stop the attack at the source. But it'll take another few days to download all that data. In the meantime, we'll just have to wait.
No, we can't just sit around and twiddle our thumbs. We need to do something.
Okay, what did you have in mind?
I should go back in.
back in... Hey, no. That's not an option.
It is an option. You have a dreamer, right? And that drug...
Morpheus. Look, it's not safe. Pete's... He might find you.
He won't. He told me so himself. He couldn't get inside me. That's what frustrated him so much. My dreams were closed off to him. If I go back inside, I might be able to speak with that girl again, the one Pete is so afraid of. And maybe she can help me get back to that place.
To Arcadia?
I know you don't believe me. I don't even know if I believe it myself, but...
It's not that I don't believe you, Zoe. It's just that I know how powerful the dreamer is. It can make anything seem real.
It wasn't a dream. I don't know what it was, but I was there. Somewhere else. Another world. And I need to go back.
It's too dangerous.
Look, Charlie said I never left the fringe the first time I hooked up. I'll be right here. You can pull me out if anything happens. It could be the whole thing was just a dream. In that case, there's nothing to lose. And if it wasn't a dream, there's everything to be gained. Maybe April knows what's going on now. Maybe she's willing to help me. Maybe... Damien, please. It's the only lead we have right now. I don't want to sit here and wait. I want to do something. I want to stop Wattycorp.
I know. I just wish that I didn't have to sit here and watch you hook up to that thing.
I know. I've enjoyed staying here, Damien. With you. Getting to know you. You're someone I might want to get to know better.
Włączyła się muza. To zły znak. Nagle włączyła się muza w tle. To jest zły znak. Coś się stanie, czego nie, co będzie mało logiczne.
Really? I feel the same way.
It's just that this is a strange time. I don't know where Reza is, or if he's even alive still. The world's going to hell. And now we're talking about hooking me up to a device that might send me to another world.
It's a bit out of the ordinary. I can see that.
So, I just wanted you to know that I like you. That I want to get closer to you. Just not right now.
Hey, that's okay. I feel...
That was awkward kiss.
So you don't forget.
Trust me, I won't. You're great, Zoe, and I...
Oh, shut up.
Mam nadzieję, że to nie jest sprawami autorskimi, ta piosenka. Ale... Stop! Zoe, co ty wyrabiasz? Tej kolesia dopiero poznałaś kiedy? Wczoraj? Przedwczoraj? Nieważne! Dopiero go poznałaś. Nie całuje się kogoś, kogoś się dopiero poznało. I to nie tylko ze względu na Rezę i nie wiesz, co się z nim stało. Prawdopodobnie nie żyje. Ta gra wcale nie boi się tego, żeby zabić postać NPC-a w grze. Nie, po prostu dla mnie to jest za dużo. Poza tym, jak widać, jesteśmy w krainie strażnika. Wygląda tu zdecydowanie ładniej niż poprzednio, jak byliśmy.
Jeepers, this place has changed a lot. It used to scare the crap out of me, and now it's sort of fluffy, with an edge.
The Guardian's out there. I guess I should go alone.
I'm not arguing. Knock yourself out. I'll wait here. Unless that portal thingy starts closing, in which case it's bye-bye Guardian's realm. Hello, comfortable reality.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon.
Okej, już stąd widzę strażnika. W oddali. To jest druga najładniejsza lokacja. I pamiętam to miejsce. Stworzyła w poprzednim odcinku, w ostatnim tak naprawdę minutach tej The Longest Journey April stworzyła most. Trochę inaczej wyglądał, ale mniejsza. Wygląda tu ładniej. Naprawdę wygląda tu ładniej niż poprzednio. Ale słyszę, jakby cały czas było trzęsienie ziemi. Okej. Tak, brzmi jak trzęsienie. Ale mniejsza. No cóż, ale pogadaniem ze strażnikiem zajmiemy się dopiero w następnym odcinku. Mam nadzieję, że ten wam się podobał. Dzięki za uwagę i do zobaczenia w następnym. Narka!